Hi, how every cloud has a silver lining can be used to supersize and grow your business. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here with Supersize Your Business, and our idiom, our expression today is every cloud has a silver lining. This is one of those idioms that's been around since 1634 when, I want to say, oh my gosh, I already forgot his name, John Milton. John Milton used it in his poem or work of art or work of authorship called Comus or Comus, and he said something to the effect, and I'm going to use my magnifying glass to check this out. Was I deceived, or did a sable cloud turn forth her silver lining on the night? And that just, he was describing the moon shining behind a cloud, and it appeared silver, to have a silver lining. Now, what does this idiom, what does this expression mean, and how can we use it to build and grow our businesses? Number one, it means that every sad or negative or bad or unpleasant situation has with it a positive side. Everything that happens to us, no matter how terrible it feels at the time, has an upside. I think of things in my personal life, like when I lost a job, I always ended up finding a better job, and a better job meaning a better fit for me personally after that. Every time, I guess my divorce, even though I think going through a divorce is the pits and I never planned on doing it in my life is a lot happier on the other side of that than it was when I was married, because I was married to the wrong person. So what is the upside to everything that happens? COVID-19, a biggie, I know, really sensitive topic for a lot of business owners and a lot of people still, but I have actually dozens and dozens of examples of people and businesses that I work with that took the pandemic and turned it into an absolute windfall for their businesses. Restaurant examples, restaurants that had never even considered doing curbside or takeout delivery, they could now serve far more people than they could serve before. A car shop that started to do pickup and delivery to people's houses, they hired one additional person, and actually they didn't even hire anybody. They just reallocated one of the resources that wasn't doing anything since people weren't coming in to the shop, and they had that person take go pick people's cars up and then deliver them back home after the service was done. They had all kinds of cool services that they offered through that method. So curbside delivery, takeout, online orders, online shipping, online, I think back to my Italian food manufacturing business, and we did not have an online presence. So had I still been doing that during COVID, I would have been scrambling to get online. Always thought about it, was always curious about it, but never really did anything online. It was a business to business type business, and probably would have still been fine during COVID with respect to pickup and delivery orders if the restaurants that served it and the grocery stores were still open would do that, but I don't know. We never know really until we actually live through the situation. So how can you find the upside? How do you demonstrate this in your business? For one, by leading by example, by always looking for the possibilities and the opportunities in any situation that impacts your business, your employees, the people that you work with. Look for solutions. Focus on solutions to the problems and the challenges that come up, because I guarantee they're going to come up. Anybody who says that they just have a smooth sailing business and they're never faced with a change or a challenge or a problem or a dilemma or a setback or an obstacle or a lawsuit or an upset customer is absolutely full of baloney and pulling your leg. There's no way. Life is absolutely chaotic and crazy sometimes, and there's no way to predict how all the people that you deal with and interact with are going to respond. And everybody isn't going to love you. I know it's really a harsh reality, but everybody isn't going to love us, and that's okay. So, love to know your experience with this particular idiom or expression. Every cloud has a silver lining. Have you heard it? Have you used it? I say that during these crazy times, and life has always been crazy, right? It's always had crazy, chaotic things happening in each of our lives individually. COVID has just given us this huge dose and slap in the face that says, hey, everybody is going through this crazy time simultaneously. And so I'm looking forward to see what we learn and what comes out of all of this. I know that seems kind of harsh because a lot of people are struggling, but I think that there's so much for us to learn as human beings and individuals and as leaders of our organizations of how to handle diversity, how to handle things that don't go exactly as planned. Because guess what? I don't know any business owner who's ever created a business plan up front and actually had everything go exactly according to that plan. If you know of one, please share it with me, because I would love to hear their story, because that just proves that it is possible. And I believe anything's possible, so there's probably somebody out there, but I've never met them or heard of them. All right, that's it. Have an awesome day. Share what this idiom or this expression means to you in the comments below, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow with another interesting idiom. What does it mean? Where does it come from? How might you use it in your business and your life? If there's an idiom or an expression that you're curious about and would like to know the meaning of, or how I would tie it to business, how you could possibly tie it to business, ask in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow.